So the decree went forth from the king. We are still in King Nebuchadnezzar's Situation room. And King Nebuchadnezzar's right-hand man was about to do the execution of the wise men of Babylon. But he was searching for Daniel and his companion. The Bible says in verse number 14 of Daniel chapter 2, "Then Daniel answered with counsel and wisdom to Arioch, the captain of the king's guard, which was gone forth to slay the wise men of Babylon. He answered and said unto Arioch, the king's captain, Why is the decree so hasty from the king? Then Arioch made known the thing unto Daniel." So Daniel asked Arioch, "I understand that the king sent out this decree to kill all the wise men, of whom I'm also a wise man. But why is it that the decree is so hasty? Why is it that the king is rushing to kill all the wise men of Babylon?" Then Arioch took him back to the king's situation room and told him that the king had a dream, and the king forgot his dream, and the wise men could not tell the king what he dreamt to give him an interpretation. What will Daniel do right now? Here's what the Bible says. "Then Daniel went to his house and made the thing known unto Hananiah, Mishael, Azariah, his companion. Then they would desire mercies of God, of the God of heaven, concerning this secret, that Daniel and his fellow should not perish with the rest of the wise men." So when Daniel heard what the problem was, Daniel immediately went to his friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and said to them, "Listen, we have a situation that we need to take to God." Daniel knew that there is power in communing with God. Daniel knew that there is power in prayer. Daniel knew that there is nothing impossible with God. Even telling a dream that someone had that they forgot, God can do that. So they went and they prayed. The Bible says in verse number 19, "Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed the God of heaven. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his." So after a prayer meeting between Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, after they spent time organizing with God, Daniel went to his room, and the Bible said that as Daniel lay sleeping, God gave Daniel a vision. The exact vision that God gave to King Nebuchadnezzar was revealed to Daniel. What a powerful and mighty God that we serve. That one man would have a dream, and that one man forgot his dream. And that one man is insist in killing wise men because they couldn't tell him what he dreamed. That they will go to God, pray to God, and God revealed the exact dream with all the details of the dream to Daniel. So Daniel was now ready to go before the king, meeting him in his situation room. So the Bible says, Daniel blessed the name of God. You see, we cannot be ungrateful. When God do great things for us, we must give God praise. When God do small things for us, we also need to give God praise. We must also always have this thankful spirit, that we do not just go to God and ask him and not thank him. We need to say thanks. And I think that's one of the things that is beating us as humanity. We are very ungrateful. We are not grateful to God. Did you know that you're listening to this video or looking at this video because God has been merciful unto you? Did you know that you're hearing my voice right now because God has been grateful and merciful unto you? Are you returning that gratefulness to him? Are you thanking him for waking you up or for keeping you alive so that you can view this video? The Bible says that Daniel blessed God. But here is what Daniel said in verse number 20, speaking about God. The Bible says, "God changeth times and seasons. He removed kings and set up kings. He give wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding." That's the God that Daniel served, and that's the God that we are presenting to you. But it's interesting to note that Daniel said it is God that is responsible for changing time and seasons. But watch this. Daniel also said in verse number 21 that God removed kings and put up kings. There is a powerful message here for presidents and prime ministers. There is a message here for the leaders in the Caribbean. I know that there is a drive and leaders want to take matters in their own hand and they want to control everybody. But understand what the Bible is saying, that God can put you up and God can take you down. This is why you got to be very careful with how you treat people and the things you do, because your leadership is supposed to fall in line with the leadership of God. And if you're not in line with the principles of God or the leadership of God, God can take you down. And when God takes you down, it's not just from your office, but God can take you down permanently and lay you to rest. Hence the reason why we need to show respect to God. So here we are. Daniel the dream was revealed to Daniel. But we will meet again in King Nebuchadnezzar's Situation Room, where the dream is unfold. Until we meet again in King Nebuchadnezzar's Situation Room, understand this, that God can do anything. Even that thing that you are struggling with, God can help you with.